talk about Dan's adventures in Wonderland. I mean, an incredible drive.
Oh my God, I'm an emotional wreck. I really am. Last 2 weeks have been hell, and yesterday was good enough, to come back and put it third on the grid. But I've only had one win in British Touring Cars. That was here like 4 years ago, and to come back and do it after the team have completely rebuilt the car, it's just unbelievable. I'm lost for words. Biggest thing to say is I just want to say thank you for everyone for all the support, even if it's messages, financially, calls, meeting up, whatever. It's just last 2 weeks, not just from a physical thing, but it's the huge money side of it as well. It's my personal life. So I've been through a lot, but the support's kept me going. I've come into this weekend thinking I'm going to give it my all, and definitely that first lap was like a representation of that. So I'm just lost for words.
You're not the only one who's in tears. I mean, your dad's bawling his eyes out over there. Half the team are misty-eyed. They've put in a lot of effort to get you here as well, haven't they? But I mean, I have to say, it was an amazing drive, just placing what at times looked like quite a leery car.
Yeah, it was really hard work, and just massive thanks to everyone, my family, everyone, just for the support. And I went over the line, and I think it took half a second to burst out and crying. And I was punching there that hard, I actually hurt my back more than the whole weekend. But the car was hard work. We really didn't have that ultimate pace, especially in the last sector, where Colin could have had a go. So I had to just be really careful not to overdo it in the hairpin. So just so pleased. Yeah, thank you. And anyone who wants to be part of the second part of the season, we've still got a lot of money to find to pay for the crash at Alton. So thank you.
Well done. And let's bring in Colin Turkington, who again, I mean, part of this magic fairy tale, because, for you to come back from that huge accident last time out and finish, okay, not quite the win you would have wanted, but P2 nonetheless.
Yeah, it's a great comeback from the massive setback at Alton Park for us both. So it's like I said yesterday, in this game, it's just about persevering, not giving up, and realising that there will be bumps in the road, but we can come back from big setbacks like that. So to finish P2, obviously P1 would be better, but we've seen so many times this year, just that lap one, we're vulnerable. Just with front tyre temperatures. So, Dan was on the case straight away, and I just had no answer for the pace the first two laps. Once the car switches on, then we're quick, but it's a bit late.
I mean, you didn't give up trying. I mean, even right on the last lap, you were giving it your all, weren't you?
Yeah, I thought I had him actually coming into the complex around the outside. So I had a bit of an overlap, but then the bit of road that I was going for started to disappear, so I thought it's race one, let's take the P2, and hopefully I can get him in the next one.
Well done. And just shuffle round, get out of the way. They're trying to push Colin's car out, but to grab a word with Dan Rowbottom, a great result for you, wasn't it? And a tough old race.
Yeah, it was a hard race. To start the day like that's pretty good. We've had a really tough start to the year, so I think everyone needed a bit of a G-up. Just didn't have the legs on Dan and Colin. Dan had a fantastic start. And then I had a mirror full of ting, but I'd lost both the mirrors, so I was having to guess where he was. So it was a bit of a disaster, but no, we'll start the day.
It's interesting. I mean, you were like Colin, trying everything you could. The final chicane, the bunching up there, you were just trying all sorts of different lines, weren't you?
Yeah, and the problem is when you get in a train and you've got someone as experienced as Tingering behind you, you can't really leave much of a door. He did have a nibble one lap, so that kind of put me on the back foot really. So I was a bit of a passenger in the train, but all credit to these two after what they've came through from Alton Park. I mean, it's great, isn't it, to see the day start like that?
It is.
I'd have preferred to win myself, but I'll give it to him.
Next time.